So we're going to talk about how to make a quarter square triangle in a fairly quick method.
Okay.
And so what I've got here, I've got my two fabrics that are going to go together, and I've drawn a line on the diagonal.
Right.
All right, but I'm not going to sew this the way that we traditionally sew it. I'm going to sew it to one side on one half and to the other side on the other half. So this is where you have to like repeat after me so you don't get confused, right? So you go right, cross, left.
Okay.
Right, cross, left.
And let's give it a little visual, because I think that would help,
Yeah.
because this is really kind of unusual, right?
So we're going to sew down the right side of the drawn line. We're going to hit our intersection and cross over, and then we're going to sew down the left side of the drawn line.
Neat.
Then we're going to rotate it, and we're going to do it again. Right, cross, left. Okay, so let's do that. Right, cross, left. Oh, I'm going to put the other foot on too.
And change your stitch.
And change my stitch.
Yep. Be interesting with a blanket stitch.
I don't think it would work all that well. Yeah, I'm just going to go back to a basic utility straight stitch.
Yeah.
Okay, so right, cross, left. All right, so I'm going to put my foot down. And when I get to that intersection, I'm going to stop. I'm going to cross over. And then I'm going to rotate and go down the left side.
Now, and you're using a 1/4 inch foot that is not a 1/4 inch on the left side, so I see you kind of eyeballed.
Well, I'm using this little portion of it
okay.
right here, the interior, I don't know what you call that, the interior
inside of it. Or...
inside edge.
Yeah.
All right, so
get
let's
to know your feet.
yeah, and use a little ruler too.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've done this side, right, cross, left, and now I'm going to rotate and do the same thing on this side. So I'm going to go right, cross, left. And then we'll open it up. So I'm going to hit my intersection, go down the street until I cross the street. One more, rotate it, and then all the way down. All right, so now let's cut open on the drawn line. And you'll see how this will give me it's non-mirrored pair. So that's the problem. That's why we're having to do this, is that if you made a hourglass unit in a traditional way, it's going to give you mirrored pairs.
Okay.
And we can't have that. We need to have all of the colors in the same position for all of the half square triangles.
Right.
All right, so when we open these up, you open them up too. Do you see how we have everybody's on the same side?
Very clever.
Yeah, and so we would do the same thing. This one I've done with the blue fabric and the white dots, so go ahead and cut that out.
So you don't have to do pairs of different fabrics and mix it up. It's always the same two that you're sewing.